It's water. Really? Brush your teeth. You gonna get on the bed? Can you stop stepping on my clothes? It's already on the floor.
Today, from NRG Stadium in Houston, Texas.
Daddy pants.
It's week 13 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Yeah, Bubba.
Now Hunt on the return. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Cowboys take over.
So here are the Cowboys now ready to go on offense for the first time. And a glance here at the man calling the plays under center. Their 6'4" quarterback.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stand an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffle.
Somebody's in the stream.
He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football for triple option, you've actually called that play.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And all the way down inside the 25 before he gets out of bounds. A big play here for Dallas. 41 yards.
Execution was one of their watchwords leading up to this one. And on that play, able to execute brilliantly here on this opening drive.
Henderson now on 1st and 10. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
Ball carrier.
The numbers a week ago for Henderson. There isn't a coach alive who wouldn't like those numbers. Well over 100 yards and a touchdown, too.
Partner, I think all the coaches who are in that great coaching box in the sky would take those numbers.
So dead or alive?
Either way, they would take that kind of production.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up 1st and goal. They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flip it over and watch and say, okay, what are you going to do to change things up? Because if you don't, they're going to put that ball in the end zone real soon.
Yeah, the Cowboys are going to have it 1st and goal as he'll take this down to about the 3.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
They'll look to run with Henderson. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. And now it looks like we've got a Cowboy shaken up down there on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back.
What?
This opening drive is taken into the 2, but now they come up on a 3rd and goal. They'll try and run. Henderson. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Darrell Henderson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories, and you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do, and when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there, that nice opening drive, because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
I remember why I don't play as 2K. What's wrong with you? I remember why I don't play 2K. This game is...
He's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball.
I'm missing wide open shots with good three-point shooters, and he's hitting fadeaway threes with people in his face with Steph Curry.
Now the first carry for Devin Singletary. And he powers his way up past the 30.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
From the gun on third down. Langley escaping the pressure right. Call it a pickup of 3 and also now likely a punt on their opening drive.
Now how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
That's taken on the 25. That'll go as a 39-yard punt. Give him 9 on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Well, look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. And you see his numbers from a week ago. He was up over 100 yards then, and he's already hit pay dirt here once in this one.
We always talk about... Quarterbacks and receivers getting into rhythm, right? Really feeling good, finding each other downfield. I think running backs operate the same way. They can hit a good rhythm and a good stride, and he's carrying it over from last week.
They'll come out throwing here on first
Oh my God, hold
that
it block, bro.
The Texans come at
They
it.
never know that fucking block.
Olivier Vernon coming in with some force for the sack that time. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going deep for Brown.
Oh my
and
God,
it's going to wind up incomplete.
caught a
However, we
bullshit
do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that could be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
They'll set up to throw to the right side, and he's got more complete. And he'll lose yardage here, back to the 15.
Taken down.
They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll bring up a 3rd down and very long. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Open man is Denzel Mims. And they'll bring it down at the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he had a chance to think about turning it upfield. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So now we get set to see Houston for their 2nd drive of the ball game, and a 3 and out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive.
Sometimes it actually serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened.
Peter will run
But then
cheese,
again,
bro.
you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. On the ground, it's Singletary.
Wow. How do you pick up that block?
And he'll get it down to the 47 here. That one a first down pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Cowboys 7, Texans nothing.
On first down, Langley. And now he'll tuck it and run. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Why is this
Yeah,
quarterback
he only gets a few
scrambling?
yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that
So who
than
you
throwing an
playing?
incompletion
I'm
or
playing
even
the
worse,
Texans.
an interception.
The Cowboys 46-yard line.
On 2nd down now, it's Patterson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
This is complete to Michael Thomas. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
Here's the Dallas offense now, heading back out onto the field. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Now a run with Henderson. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
And it's 3rd down.
Looking to throw. And he's got his target. That's more. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
Back to throw now on first down. He's going to look deep for more.
What?
And
Come
that is
on.
incomplete. He was looking to get that
Bro,
one to DJ
come
Moore.
on. He was wide
And
open. He
2nd
catch the
down.
ball.
Similar to a shooter in basketball who just connected on the previous
Bro,
shot.
you did this shit
They run
again,
another set
bro.
for him on the next play. Now we had a guy who made the catch. They
Yeah,
tried
you
to
ain't
get the
seen that
big
route
one
before.
downfield, but came up empty.
That's the new
So
bread and
after
butter
the
right there, baby.
incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now
God
Henderson.
damn, bro. Damn, that was
Goes
trash,
across
bro.
midfield and down into Houston
Yeah, baby.
territory. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. I think you mentioned in the opening drive that these guys needed to establish the run, protect the young QB. Actually broke that down, believe it or not. So how would you assess things so far?
I'm kind of touched that you actually wrote something like that down. I appreciate that, partner. But I do think they've been able to do that. Maybe not as effectively as they wanted to, but I think we'll see more of as this game goes along because they want to continue to take care of that young QB.
Able to connect with Mims. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
Here's a first down throw that's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The end result, 21 yards.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Alec Ogletree in on the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 18-yard line.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Darrell Henderson with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
And it's good to make it 14-0. A 10-play drive that time. And it was all polished off by Darrell Henderson's touchdown run.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
21-yard line.
Houston set to take over. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Throwing to start the drive. Langley. And he'll get this underneath to Singletary. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Sack.
They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
Come on, man. Let me check my play. What the fuck? Oh my God, bro. Madden is so broke.
Bro,
didn't even let me pick my play.
Here's another 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Langley. Hunter Henry brings it in.
Bro, it picked my play for me.
Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1.
Oh, man,
Able
so
to get
close.
7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. From the gun, Langley. Henry's got it out on the left
Yeah,
side.
baby. I see you, girl. You upside
He'll
down.
get it down to the play to the 37. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Bro, he's wide open by himself. How?
The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. This is 1st and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Operating from the gun, Langley.
What?
And that is caught.
Bro, come
Touchdown,
on.
Texans.
They're fucking
Keelan Cole in the final seconds of the first half. And the Texans draw a bit closer. So a nice touchdown pass for the rookie there. And, you know, as they go down the stretch, look, they're not a playoff team. This is just
I tackled his man, bro. Wow, I sacked this man, dog.
Because
And he
every
still
team
threw
wants
the
to
ball.
win all games on their schedule. But the development of this rookie quarterback is paramount for
Bro,
this
he threw
team.
the ball as
So
he's
you're
going down.
exactly right. Every rep, doesn't matter what the game, what the situation, what the score.
You gotta be shitty.
Valuable for him, valuable for his team as they look towards next year.
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And he's going to be ripped down by the face mask at the end of this, and that's going to add 15 more onto the end of this thing. Tack on 15 more for the face mask, and that becomes a huge play.
Big pass gets caught on you. You're doing everything possible to get him on the ground, and sometimes you end up grabbing the face mask.
They'll throw now on the final play. Open
Bro,
man
come
is
on,
Higgins.
man. Like,
Yeah, this
he
will
was
leave him a
beat.
yard
Why
short.
wouldn't even call for
Nice
all that?
pickup of 9 yards on first down. And now due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
The Texans down on the scoreboard, but they do get the first crack here as we are back underway in the second half. Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he's going to be out of
how?
bounds, but not before
How
he
does
takes
my
it
defense
inside the
not?
40. A big play on the ground there. It goes for 36 yards.
At that
Crazy
time, you had to feel
shit,
like the defense had to be in a good position. They had to feel good about themselves. They'd had this guy boxed in all game long, but after that run, that might be the breakthrough that he's looking for. Now they may have some difficulty dealing with him the rest of today.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had the big play in the run game to play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
1-yard gain.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
To throw on second down. Langley. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. So now we have Jackson slow to get back on his feet. Appears to be shaken up. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. On 3rd and 2, Langley. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Ed Oliver in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
So a decent drive there to start the third quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They'll run with Henderson here to begin the drive. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground. Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
They'll look to throw here. He's going deep for Brown.
Oh my God, bro! How?
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
A nice little juke. 8 yards on the return following a punt of 41. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. The Texans back out there and ready to go. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down.
Oh, that was a pretty route right there because it's all about finding a window on a route like that. He lined up on his left, ran the deep in route over the middle, and the ball was right where it needed to be. Really good trust between quarterback and receiver. Really good completion. Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Now a run with Singletary. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and make sure nothing could get to the outside. But he decided that wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
From the gun on 3rd down. Langley and Robinson with a big catch. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8. Back now in Houston, it's Texans football, but they trail here as we get started in the 4th quarter. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They'll run here with Singletary. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Kenneth Murray, the linebacker.
Easy. What happened with Kyrie? I didn't see it yet.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Keep coming back.
On that last run.
Good. Well, you didn't hear what I said yesterday. I said that they probably all had a predetermined amount of games that they were going to miss. I mean, because Kyrie just sat out, or not Kyrie, but KD had that whatever injury and sat out for like 2 weeks.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the
just prior to his break. So, because what I told them in the party last night was that if it was a problem and people didn't know what was really going on, it's not KD's not the one that's just going to sit there and allow it to happen. He'll call them out.
Throw the ball. It's the RPO. Give me the option to play the guy.
Ronald Blair on the stop. A tight game like this, such a tough.
Bro, I just think that the way that it all played out, it should be elite.
Yeah, it should be. It's crazy.
Bro, why do you overdo? Come on!
It's bad for basketball. But I just think that was their way of load managing. Because you remember when Russ was pulling some dumb shit when they were in OKC and KD went right to fucking tweet.
But it don't even make sense to even make that type of a throw.
And called his ass out.
I shouldn't have thrown that.
And if Kyrie was really causing problems, you know what I mean? He would have done the same.
Second year, as you noted, on the
Yeah,
job
even with the Draymond Green situation, he called them out.
Yep. They had an agreement where that was his load management time, and he just went poorly about it. He shouldn't have let people take pictures of him.
Aubrey, stop.
That was just the immature thing to do. If nobody saw pictures of him out partying, nobody would have given a shit.
Patterson, the one he was hoping to get it to, but it'll be 2nd down.
He should have made sure everybody signed in non-disclosure at that place. And
back to the air on 2nd down. Langley, the throw taken in by Cole.
Bro, they home, bro.
And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made.
But I think James Harden had something to do with that too.
So the ball down to
they knew what was going on.
1st and 10. They will run with Singletary. And they get to him quickly.
But KD literally sat. I mean, he sat for 2 weeks ahead of Kyrie sitting. You know what I mean? So
brings up 2nd and 7.
Not much. You know what I mean? It's equal time. It's actually less time. Kyrie has played more games this season than KD.
Langley got an open man. Keelan Cole. And here he'll get it down to the
It's literally just because of those party picks with him not wearing
gain
it.
of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Gain of 6.
Here we go. 3rd and 1.
The James Harden trade, he gets fat.
If David Stern was the commissioner, that trade would have been vetoed.
Looking in zone, but it's incomplete.
I really believe that.
Defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield.
There's probably going to be some tampering fines that come out.
In this case, unsuccessfully.
Come on, bro.
Pay dirt, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about. Late game, that hurts. Take the touchdown off the board.
No doubt about it, and this is where you make a great movie scene, right? Go in, rally the team. Okay, we lost points there. Let's get it back and go on and score again. Can he get it done?
I was too scared.
Rosa's kick is good. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13. So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer.
Damn, somebody answer y'all emails.
Really good book, isn't it? Because I feel like there's a
Ain't no answer to that shit.
That shit is slapping.
Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now.
I get like 4,000 emails an hour at this
point. He threw last time they had the ball.
Yeah, and you know the quarterbacks.
What is up with these linemen?
I just went through my email. I have 5,049 unread just in my inbox, and I have a bunch of shit. With the different clients, I get like an interview report, 3 different interview reports for every client that I manage once every half hour, and I manage like 4 or 5 clients.
11 yards there, first down. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles.
I'm just organized with it. I got everything going to different places.
Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Now this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Henderson will try to run for the first, and he will have a Cowboys first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll go back to Henderson on first down.
There's one RPO that is really good.
The Texans going to signal for their
earlier I did the RPO. And I tried to throw the ball, and
you just gotta really time it. That's what, when I was throwing those interceptions, that's what.
Well, that's the thing. It didn't even give me the icon to throw them motherfucker.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
Oh my God, bro! Come on, man. Come on, bro. I did not fucking speed.
Take over at the 30-yard line. Not the trend he wanted to start the season with a fumble lost in both weeks 1 and 2.
What was the point of him switching hands, bro? They trying to make the computer win this fucking game.
Because otherwise he shows up on every scouting report. I remember sitting in defensive rooms and hearing the scouting report from my coaches.
Yeah, they do that.
And if someone had a particular problem carrying the ball and holding on to it, that was noted. Hey, make sure you get a little extra attention to him. Get out to the football. He's dropped in the last couple of games.
Yeah, they get him down,
this man has never, this running back has never fucking.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. They'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Come on, bro. Fucking put your hand out for the ball.
And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 42. And he'll complete this one to Patterson.
Hey, bro, these niggas are getting smacked, bro.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Patterson off the play fake. Langley.
Let's go, CJ. Good shit.
A crusher there as it's intercepted. It's CJ Henderson.
This is what I hate about
that. And he will return
this one to the shouldn't be that fucking hard, bro.
I play man.
They were in zone coverage.
Get out of here, bro.
What lesson can you learn there?
Well,
how do you get beat if somebody cuts towards you?
And the defensive backs react. But they don't react like they do on this.
I'm just saying, you're playing inside. You're already inside. It's man. And the wide receiver cut towards him. How do you get beat?
Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
This shit makes no sense.
Pick up there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
And the Cowboy first down.
Why did they stop the time, bro? Is 1 sec? Why would you stop the time at 1 second on the clock?
Good shit, Bosa.
So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And it was a bit of a strange game. They were held scoreless through the entire second half, but their first half output, that's enough to carry them to victory.
And that's an odd game to watch, isn't it? Because when we saw the output in the first half, you think to yourself, okay, they've got something working here. They know what they're doing. They'll continue that along. But instead, it's goose eggs in the second half. Fortunately.